Hello Aries, this is your reading for August of 2018, and we're going to be doing your astrology reading first, and then I've already pre-shuffled and laid out the cards for your tarot card reading, and we have a 3-card messages from your angels. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into your astrology right now. So Aries, just when you thought the disturbances of last month's eclipses were over, there is another one. The third solar eclipse of the year, to keep you on your toes. It is helpful to understand that the eclipses are not, punitive, though it can feel like we're being punished in that way. Their cosmic job is to clear the obstructions to your life, your path in life at this time. The obstructions to your good, and they generally do a good job of that. So it's just clearing out the bad stuff and then reopening new doors to something that puts you on your path that you need to be on. It is also helpful to know that this is the last one for the current year. Thank goodness, because it has been a tough summer of everything going backwards. Mars is still out of bounds this month for the entire month, so you are still outside the normal haunts. In unknown territory, so the adventure continues at this point. The solar eclipse on the 11th occurs in your 5th house and impacts more on, the children of children figures in your life. Whatever changes were not made last month will be made now, and over the next 6 months, the eclipse has less of an effect on you than the previous ones. Your overall health and energy are much better this month, and no other major planets are affected by that now. But it won't hurt to take it easier over this period, and what goes double for the children or children figures in your life. As we mentioned, many of the changes in their lives are normal. It's part of growing up at this point. Sometimes they have their sexual awakenings, sometimes they go off to school or university, but for them, these are life-changing events, and whatever the actual event, and that it may be, many scenarios that will cause them to redefine themselves, to change their image and their self-concept, or change over the next past 6 months, their wardrobe, how they present themselves and others. And those of you in the creative and artistic spheres, rechanging your creativity. You are making course corrections here. Venus has her solstice this month from the 5th to the 9th. She pauses in her latitude motion, then changes direction. This shows a pause in your love life and financial life, and then could change direction. This is nothing to be feared. The direction you will take will become very clear at that point. On the 22nd, the Sun enters your 6th house of health and work. This indicates a nice financial period for your children and other people in your life, and for you it shows a focus on health and work. It is favorable, a favorable time for job seekers at this time. Go ahead and jump into your cards here, and with your cards, the first one that we have, I've been doing this for a while, so several hours at this. It takes a long time to do these readings. So your overall energy is the Two of Swords. And with the overall energy on the focus is, moving ahead with anticipation, despite fear, doubt, confusion, making decisions, aligning yourself with supportive, responsive friends. You could be finding something you thought was lost, impossible to acquire. This could be an actual object, or could be a person that enters your life, likes your work, and wants to assist you. With this overall energy, do pay attention through this. It covers the whole month on that, so people may be helping you move forward in some kind of work. Expect surprises, unusual events, and a new idea that will be acted on that will go exceptionally well, Aries. That's very exciting. You could be, and you will definitely be thankful for your help and assistance and backing on a new project and venture. Expect those surprises. And you could be lucky in romance and benefit through a chance meeting or encounters at this time. Your next card is the Five of Swords. A difficult card. Always fives can be very difficult, you know, choosing to battle or not choosing to battle, you know. Do you need to win the fight, or do you just, you know, it's not about that. So I choose not to get into the arguments depending on, you know, which way that's going for yourself. So with the Five of Swords, you know, you won't be, you might not be prepared for the inner or outer struggle that you're having with yourself after, you know, after a decided course of action that takes place. And other meanings, you know, you could be grateful for the proof that, you know, your efforts have been effective and your faith in, you know, the universe can be restored. You know, you're in for a struggle, and there will be more work and problems ahead than you are aware of now. You know, if God wants you to do something, he will give you the desire for it and the power to do it. So you got to move forward. Consider the source and avoid dwelling on negative side, you know, things. Don't allow an inconsistent and decisive attitude to get the upper hand. Use positive affirmations and count your wins, no matter how small. Aries. Said I've been at it for a while here. So your next message is the Six of Pentacles. And with the Six of Pentacles, you have, you know, you're able to offer, to give and stuff. So, you know, sometimes too, you might throw out, you know, a new program, and sometimes that could fail or some, but just pay attention. If you've done your homework, it could move forward on that. But, you know, the card is about being able to be in a financial position of being able to give. But if there's something that you put out there, make sure you've got all your T's crossed and I's dotted so that you don't have, you know, any potential for failure at that point. Other meanings of the cards, you know, you'll be thankful for the opportunity to make more money and develop a new kind of work and business enterprise. There are answers available and a key to solving problems, and it's to stop thinking about that. So problems exist only as long as you think about them. Keep your attention on the now and act as if it were the first and last moment you will have on earth. You know, there is no guarantee that you're going to live a single moment longer. Just really appreciate everything that you have. Follow through with your original decision and be willing to, you know, to defer instant gratification at this point. Your next card message is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups, when I see this card, is a person with many choices. You're going to have to take some time and relax and rest, and so that you make a very good choice, you know. Can mean also that someone, you know, who doesn't follow through as anticipated is going to create a sudden change of plans, or you will be surprised by an uplifting message from a corporate head or superior. So it's kind of a win-win situation, but you got to make sure that, you know, you have taken the time to really think out all of your choices in your life. Other meanings of the card is, you know, don't let conditions, appearances, or what others have to say sway you or cause you to veer from your ideal. What you want is right under your nose, just waiting to be discovered. Don't alienate yourself from life-giving forces. God dwells in you as you and everyone and everything else. Be thankful for all that you do and have, or that which you have been given, and steer clear of negative thoughts and influences. Allowing for weakness and disaster, you know, can be disastrous in that it will undermine all of the work that you've done. Just be very clear in the things that you would really like to have. Your next card is the Knight of Swords. So something is moving in very swift and very rapidly for you. And so it's coming in and it wants you. You know, someone is going to assist you or bring about changes in your present condition and status, and you will be very grateful for this person that could be coming in. This is a very good time for embarking on new projects. Problems will be solved, whether they're mental, physical, or emotional, or spiritual, and you'll attract whatever it is that you need in the way of help or assistance. Your ability to visualize what you want and your deep desire to make it happen brings about not only material rewards, but inner transformations as well. So something really fast is coming in, and you really need to embrace that situation in your life, and it's pretty exciting. And for your outcome, you got the Four of Cups. So if you've been waiting for a job offer, this is also a job offer on that. But don't get dwelling on that. We've talked about that. This is a person that's looking down and doesn't realize that the hand of God is offering what you were hoping for in your life. They get too focused on what they don't have, but yet there is an offering coming right at you, and it's being answered by Spirit at this point in time. So, you know, there's definitely some kind of offer on that. But for the outcome, you know, some of your material goals will be accomplished, but you will still be wanting emotionally. So if there's something that you've been hoping to get, that's going to happen. But, you know, maybe you're not balanced out in your love life at this point in time, Aries. You know, it's like, you know, for that, luck will be with you through your own resourcefulness, and you will find that your needs are, you know, are being answered. So no matter what, Spirit's answering you every which way that they can. Your angel card messages are Page of Fire, you know, news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and you know, ingenuity. So Aries is just such an amazing sign in getting things done. That's my rising. You know, they are the doers, the manifestors, and they move forward. So be very proud of that within your business. Your next message, again, 5. We got another, you know, with the 5s, they're, like I said, they're difficult, you know, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives, etc. So we have the 7 of Cups. Take time to make sure you make good choices. Don't do it rapidly. Look at all of the situations and try to figure out outcome before you choose. That's just a warning. You can always, we have free will, we can change it. Your last card is, you know, missing an opportunity, disappointment, boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So sometimes when we're not taking the time to look at things, you know, or something may pass us by, you know, it's like I tell you to take your time, but sometimes you got to kind of move on it too. At the same time, you got to know and got to go with actual, that instinctual time and listen to Spirit as they're talking to you. That concludes your reading, Aries, for August. It's been a day. So I will see you back September 2018, and I will talk to you later. Thank you.